that was one of the things I wanted to say. When Chrissy proposed to Jim, he didn't say yes. If I go back and get that clip, that nigga did not say yes. He took that ring. He said something to the effect of, "Thank you, and I'll consider it."
Like, oh, you know, whatever.
Hey, young, it was fucking over right then and there. I'm on TV, and you gonna take this ring and be like, "Thank you, I'll consider it."
That's a good one.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I feel like some of the stuff that we see, yes, there are definitely real moments, but I think some of it is like played up for TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, would she have really, really done that if the, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you have really done that if these cameras wasn't, like, would you have really done that?
I think
and mind you, y'all know I'm speaking from a different place because I'm not into I ain't into the celebrity part like that. No. However, when I just think about her, she would have.
I just saw a clip. I just saw a YouTube video that pops up in my feed of Chrissy approaching Rihanna at the Met Gala, and then it is an exchange of Rihanna face looking at her like, "Bitch, the fuck." But apparently the supposition is that Chrissy is stepping to Rihanna to ask her a rumor about that she heard that she fucked her man back in the day. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here with this shit, this nigga is community dick and community chest. You rolling up on stars and shit asking did a nigga, did somebody hit your dick? Bitch, it ain't your dick. That's what you really need to get down on.
It's community.
About that. It ain't yours.
I done had to tell a woman or two in my life, baby, that is community.
That's community.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody, sis.
For everybody.
Everybody.
It is for everybody. But also, why be in a relationship where you feel like you need to go behind his old joints, his new joints, his possible joints, and check up with all of them like, "Hey, did you fuck my man?" "Yes, I did. I sure enjoyed it." Now, what the fuck you gonna do?
But see, I think that's the difference in how women think. Like Renita said, she was raised very independent to know Melissa the same way. I'm not sure how these women or what examples that these women saw. I'm the same goddamn way, to be honest with you. You not gonna be showing me your true colors. Like I'm not checking up behind you. I'm not checking your fucking phone. You said you went down the street into the store. Bitch, okay, you went to the motherfucking store. If you took too long when you get back, what took you so long? Child, my tire blew out, this, that, and another. Okay, I'm really the one that I believe what people tell me. If I look, if that's what you say it is, that's what the fuck it is. Unless I think differently, and you know what I'm saying. Unless my instinct is like bullshit, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting in that kind of effort, and it's too much. And if I feel that way, this is not right. And it's not right for me. And why the fuck am I trying so hard to make some shit work when I know you ain't shit? If you could, women do have that intuition. If I feel in my goddamn heart, gut, and stomach that you ain't shit, you ain't shit. And you need to stop. These women need to stop trying to make shit, fucking diamonds out of pieces of shit. Leave that piece of shit with it. Let somebody else have that shit, bitch. You take you on yourself on, because once you realize that part, in my opinion, that's when you start attracting the kind of man that you really desire.
Say something. I have told multiple guys that I have dated, I will believe anything you tell me until you give me a reason not to.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
If you say you went your ass to the moon, come back with a few moon rocks, and I go, "Oh, moon rocks? Well, shit. You just need to make sure but the moment I have doubt in what it is that you are saying or what you are doing, that's when we have a problem. And regardless of whether my my sense of doubt is 100% accurate or not, if I feel like it's something wrong, whether I can put my finger on it or not, it's something wrong.
Something wrong.
And that's all I need. All I need is for something to be wrong, and I'm over it.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for our virtual taping of Salon Talk DMV. Make sure that you're following us and liking us at Salon Talk DMV on IG and Facebook, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for full episodes of Salon Talk DMV. Thanks. See you guys later.
Because I got too much going on over here to be paying attention to the little particulars.
I agree.
Facts. You see people, and like we say, we could beat what they say, beat the nail on the head. No, beat a dead horse. That's what they say. You can beat a dead horse all day and mill around about. I think it's just like a generational curse or a cultural curse for women who are dealing with, being, I guess, I don't want to say everybody, because not everybody had, daddy out the house home and, abusive mother relationships and all that. And everybody had that, but it seems to be something that is ingrained in the Black culture or ethnic culture, that we have toxic relationships that you're dealing with, and you got to hold them down. That ride and die, no. I got places to be. I'm not trying to die. I got places to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't doing no jail visits. I tell them up front, I'm not doing no jail visits.
No.
I got places to be.
I'm not
about to put that on your commissary.
You got security clearances.
None of that. And then you got Emily B, who Fabulous allegedly knocked her tooth.
Is that allegedly, or did that really happen? Because baby, you can't fucking knock my goddamn teeth out. I paid too much money for these bitches.
Well, we talked about it. She got a new set after, so maybe that was the plan. I don't know.
I'm sorry. And abusive relationships are definitely different. But a motherfucker can't knock my teeth out and then we gonna lay next to each other and motherfucker is okay.
You can't apologize.
And have babies.
Right.
I don't give a shit. And I say that with all respect, because I had babies myself. But if that motherfucker knock my teeth out,
oh yeah,
trust and believe this shit is over. You ain't gonna knock my motherfucking teeth out. First of all, you're not gonna hit. I don't even do fucking violence at all. Like, but you knock my motherfucking teeth out. No, yeah. That's the end of it. That's the end game. Y'all know I ride the fence and stuff because I really try to sympathize with people, or at least empathize. The emotional relationship or connection that you have with people, I get that it can be so much to let go because you literally have this bond with this person, and it's not easy to say goodbye. It's not. We can sit here and be like, oh, fuck it, I would leave this, that, and but it's not that easy. But to me, physical violence put upon me to that extent,
right?
I can't fuck with you no more, because if you did this today, what the fuck you gonna do tomorrow? He knocked them both off. Tomorrow could be my life. So I just can't, and I don't want my children to witness this. I don't want my children to hear about, even if they didn't see it with their eyes, I don't want my children to hear this on the goddamn news or the blogs or whatever else and look at me like mommy. Like, especially with having daughters, or for real, with even having sons, to think that this is acceptable because mommy, you keep coming back.
Yep.
What is that? What is that?
I'm sorry. I think Fabulous is very attractive, and I'm a fan of his music.
Sorry.
However, but and
all of these goes.
No goddamn way that you knocking my teeth out.
Nope.
Period. that's just too much. It's too much.
What they say, purr.
And I mean, he's handsome, but I think Emily is the most attractive one in that relationship. I am sure that she would be able to move on with no problem. He should be in jail someday. He should be in jail, and then he can get out of her way. But that's ridiculous.
But see, then this realm moves into the realm, because we were talking about this, like relationships and COVID, and that happened. You know, the teeth thing happened not necessarily during this period of time, but also, you know, Alicia, you brought up a good point. It's not just what we've seen in this lifetime. We have to remember that our DNA is literally a treasure trove, and we carry trauma in our DNA as people, as African descendants of enslaved people. We carry the trauma of ADOS. Yes, as ADOS, we carry.
I don't want to mention why I know what that is.
I know why you know what that is right now. I know exactly who done let ADOS. Africa.
When you said DOS, I'm thinking about that damn show again. What's ADOS?
ADOS, African descendants of slave people, but I'm saying slaves, but I'm saying of enslaved people as descendants, just like we had talked about in season 6 about intergenerational trauma. If there are markers in Jewish people around the trauma that they experienced around the Holocaust that I can see, and that mental health clinicians can see to this day, around heightened levels of anxiety and depression and other things, ain't no way on God's green earth that Black people are not walking around with a whole bunch of mental health conditions after having experienced 400 years of forced labor, being robbed of our children.
I don't think my ancestors were slaves.
And you can be one of them people like Queen Latifah, who on Finding Their Roots finds out that they were the descendant of freed Black.
I don't think my ancestors were slaves, but we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but most of us, but even still, even if that's not your genetic inheritance, Jim Crow, segregation, and all the rest of it is. And so that piece right there is so significant in terms of how it has made us anxious and how it calibrates for all of us, that can inject a level of dysfunction into your world, even if you had mommy and daddy there or some healthy relationships, because you don't know how that's going to express. You know, that one person in the family, it's like they not like the mother or the father, they like the aunt two ways back. And so it pops up in weird ways. But I also think when you think about where we're at right now with COVID and with having been in the house so much, and we just hit the time change, and we about to roll into winter. But I know people, seasonal affective disorder, but I know people who get sad when it's cold.
Hey everybody, it's Melissa from 8th House Wisdom. We are so glad to be back taping our new quarantine episodes of Salon Talk DMV. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Salon Talk DMV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Salon Talk DMV, and make sure to turn on your notifications so you can get all of the updates for our new episodes and upcoming tapings. See you soon. Bye.